I think I saved myself about a week's worth of using the tilt rotator. My name is Liam Fleming. I work for Fleming Bros Incorporated here in Boston, Massachusetts. Our company employs about 8 to 10 people at any one time, and we've been in business since the mid-70s. My father started the business, and I believe it was 1975. I'm always looking on YouTube for innovations in construction, so we like to stay on top of things with innovations. And I first started buying GPS equipment and all sorts of automations back 5 or 6 years ago, and then I came across the Tiltrotators. My initial thoughts when I got the rotator was, did I make a mistake spending all this money on this machine? But my fears were relieved immediately, because as soon as the installer finished with the installation, I happened to have a skate park that I needed to build with lots of funky grading. And I think I saved myself about a week's worth of work using the tilt rotator, because we had so many funny angles, 45-degree angles that broke down to 30-degree angles. And it was the machine, the 10-ton machine with the tilt rotator, made my life much, much easier. I wouldn't have been able to do it even with a tilting bucket. I definitely needed a tilt with a rotate bucket to make my life. I would have gotten it done the other way, but I think it would have taken me, I'd say instead of the 3 days it took me, I'd say it would have taken me a week and a half to do all that grading. So after that, I was hooked. I wasn't 100% sure I'd be happy without having a thumb. And then engcon told me they have an integrated grab that is complete and part of the tilt rotator. It doesn't add any length to it. So after I saw that that was an option, I thought that was an excellent way to overcome not having a thumb. But in the end, since the tilt rotator has been so functional for me, I haven't really needed a thumb as much as I thought I did, because I can pick up rocks and pick up brush, and I can pick it up because the tilt rotator turns left and right, so it makes my life a lot easier. So I was happy that I bought the EC oil option, because now I have a quick coupler as well as the tilt rotator. So when I don't need the tilt rotator, if I'm doing some deep trenching and I want to protect the tilt rotator, I can actually uncouple the tilt rotator without getting out of the cab, because I have that EC oil option, which is great. So there's no fiddling around with hoses. And then in the future, when I purchase a hammer, which I should do soon, that'll make my life easier, because I won't have to use any hoses, do all that quick coupling that I don't really enjoy. So we'll stay nice and clean, hooking up, never getting out of the cab.